Coffee, tea, and other caffeinated products have lots of benefits, but getting too much caffeine can lead to some uncomfortable symptoms. Hi, I'm Dr. Christy Appelhans, Vice President of Global Consumer Safety at Herbalife Nutrition. We want you to know that we're always thinking about the way we formulate our products, and we're deeply invested in their quality. It's no different when it comes to caffeine. With that being said, there are a few things to keep in mind to make sure your customers have successful product experiences. Caffeine is a very popular ingredient used in many beverages and products around the world. It activates all aspects of brain function, including attention, memory, thinking ability, and mood. But we know some of you have customers who have reacted poorly to caffeine. Too much of it can cause rapid pulse, sweating, and even anxiety. So in individuals who have never had it before or don't consume it often, these effects may occur even with very small amounts of caffeine. And remember, everyone is different. Each person has a specific amount of caffeine that they can tolerate without symptoms, and it's based on their genetics and their body's ability to break down and excrete caffeine byproducts. So it's important to stay mindful. Read labels and keep track of which foods, beverages, and products you consume during the day that contain caffeine, and also try to stay within suggested serving sizes. Check out this chart. It shows what most global guidelines recommend. Healthy adults should limit caffeine consumption to less than 400 milligrams per day. However, it's an approximate number, with some people only able to tolerate 100 milligrams or less per day. So in those who have never had caffeine in any form, you may want to start with a small amount, at first just maybe half of the typical dose of caffeine-containing beverages or products. Make sure you feel comfortable with these intake levels before increasing to the usual recommended amounts. And pregnant or nursing women are typically advised to limit caffeine consumption to around 200 milligrams a day. There may be some customers who are more sensitive to caffeine or have health conditions that require them to further limit or even avoid caffeine completely. And also, caffeine is not meant for children. If you're unsure what your limits are, check with your healthcare provider and be sure to keep track of your daily intake. Let's look at Sally's habits. She starts her day with a cup of coffee for 95 milligrams. Throughout the day, she takes 3 doses of Total Control at 82 milligrams each. In the afternoon, she drinks 2 servings of Herbalife pomegranate green tea for 50 milligrams. Add that lift-off before a workout for another 75. And yes, that piece of dark chocolate after dinner counts too. It tacks on another 34 milligrams. By the end of the day, she's up to 500, and some people can handle that, but again, we recommend staying below 400 milligrams per day. So being aware of how much caffeine you consume helps avoid unwanted effects. So that's it. Those are the simple steps you and your customers can take to safely monitor caffeine. And remember, read product labels carefully, stay within the serving size, be aware of personal tolerance levels for caffeine, and finally, monitor your overall intake. Oh, and if you need anything, the Global Consumer Safety Team is here to support you. We'll always answer questions about product use or safety concerns, so reach out to us at gcs@herbalife.com.